Well, today we're kicking off a new segment here on Market Day Report, in partnership with the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers. We'll bring you the weekly updates on land use and value throughout the country with top rural property professionals. Today, we have a past national president with us as lead-off man for the Land Report. Dennis Reyman joins us now. Dennis, thank you so much for being here. Now, for those who may be unfamiliar, tell us a little bit about this society and what it does.
Well, the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers was founded in 1929, so 94 years ago. That was a time of some difficulties in American agriculture financially leading into the Great Depression. And so there was a need for professionalism, high ethical standards in the process of valuating farms and managing farms. And a lot of that, of course, was when farms began going to the insurance companies. So we've continued to grow from there and continue to provide top-level education for agribusiness professionals in the real estate valuation and farm management sectors.
Well, today, of course, farmland, big topic that we like to talk about here on Market Day Report. For past several years, we've heard about parcels of land bringing very high prices, and the land itself really becoming something of a celebrity. I know you and your fellow experts are right in the middle of all that. You're calling the Land Report the stories behind the numbers. Talk about that.
Well, that is very true. There's always a story behind every sale, and it's our job as professionals to understand why an individual piece sold for the number that it did. It's easy to put out surveys or reports of sale results, but really what made that happen and how does that apply to the market in general? How does that apply to the property that you are valuing or managing and reporting that value to your client? So it's very important to understand what is happening with that market, what's driving it, why did that particular piece sell for what it did sell for.
Yeah, I want to get very specific with land. I know with each land report you're going to be hearing reports from every region of the United States. Now, I know you're in the heart of the breadbasket right there in Iowa. So tell us about farmland values there, the trends in the corn and soybean country.
Yeah, we are, of course, in June. This is what I consider to be the beginning of the traditional selling season, and that would be from here on to the end of the year. Traditionally, it's been about 75% of the land has sold in the second half of the year. Now, there's more activity in the first half of the year, so really it's more of a 2/3, 1/3 split. So you'll see more volume pick up. There's been good volume actually for the second quarter. And what we've seen around this area is pretty steady values, but perhaps some slight softening in certain cases. Probably fewer of those real bell ringer sale results, but certainly still a very strong market.
Dennis, obviously you being in western Iowa, you're seeing some dry growing season conditions. How are corn and soybeans progressing there?
Well, the corn has improved quite a bit in appearance in the last 7 days, although it's still behind normal, I would say, and I would say knee-high or possibly slightly taller would be some of the better corn, and we'd like to see that above our heads by 4th of July, of course. Soybeans are just sitting there waiting for a rain. They're about 6 inches tall, I would say, give or take, is an average soybean right now. So, we need rain. We're looking okay, but we cannot go for an extended dry period, and especially not a hot dry period.
Right. Hoping rain comes your way. We're going to be taking a look at that weather forecast coming up a bit. Dennis, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your insight. Dennis Reyman with the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers. We appreciate, again, his time. You want to tune in each Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern for a weekly Land Report update.